Have you talked about Hellboy 3? Has that come up?
We last time we had dinner, we talked about Hellboy 3. And he said, "Well, I thought you didn't want to do it." I said, "Well, I thought you didn't want to do it." So it's one of those conversations.
Yeah, I mean, we blame each other, but the reality is that in one dinner he says, "I don't want to do it," and then another dinner he says, "You want to do it?" I go, "It would need to be huge, over 100, and I don't think there's a studio on earth that will go and really give us those tools and the freedom."
Yeah.
Because it's a pretty dark. The third one is.
You're going in that direction.
It's a much darker movie. So, what I don't want to do is get into the politics of that, and then the movie is not what I want it to be. But we'll see. I mean, I'll work with Ron for the rest of my life.
I think we need a couple more meals. Do you want to do it? Yeah, I'll do it. What the hell? You want to do it? That's fine.
We'll chip in for a meal if you want to. Yeah, we want to get to that point. We'll help you out. Your dance card's pretty full, so where would you fit it in? That's
yeah, but the dance card. I mean, look at that.
If you're anything like me, then first, I'm sorry man, but second, there are at least a handful of films or DVDs from your childhood that are permanently cemented into your brain. Every line, every story beat, a collection of physical media that is your childhood. Films you know inside and out, have gone down all the DVD extras, films you could rewatch again and again and never be bored with. Guillermo del Toro's 2004 Hellboy is one of those films for me. Even looking at the box art brings back a flood of nostalgia. I wasn't a very hard kid to please when it came to movies. Hellboy was one of those films from that period that I could easily defend as being actually good now. Trust me, others are harder to defend.
You are experiencing a car accident. The hell I am!
Art is subjective at the end of the day, but if you dress Ron Perlman enough as a demon, give him a big fuck-off revolver and a group of monsters to fight, then we got ourselves a neat time at the movies, and no one knew that better than Del Toro himself. Ah, Del Toro, what a man. I haven't seen all of his work, and that will change, but I do believe I've seen enough to understand what makes the guy tick. Monsters, and lots of them, right? Well, kinda. He loves monsters, but more than that, he loves to find the human element in them.
I think that is a beautiful reflection that goes counter to the romantic idea that in a Beauty and the Beast story, the beast needs to transform into a beautiful being to be accepted. I don't like that. I don't think love should demand transformation. It should demand acceptance.
So, looking in hindsight, there was no one better to make this film than Del Toro. I can't think of another director, even working today, that would be a good fit for a film like this. And that's an important element of making a Hellboy film, because at the end of the day, Hellboy himself should just come across as a guy.
Nachos.
So, Hellboy is loosely based on the original comic Hellboy Seed of Destruction. Del Toro worked alongside Mike Mignola, the creator of Hellboy, to create something that was faithful to the comic while also being tweaked in a few places to better fit in with the type of film Del Toro wanted to create. And the tweaks Del Toro made worked really well. Take Samael, for example. I had no idea he was created purely for the purpose of this film, because his art style fits Mignola's perfectly. Or take Carl Rupert Cronin. In the comic, he's a scientist with a gas mask and a phobia of bacteria.
Boo! Let's pep him up! No!
Del Toro kept the original design, but made him this unfeeling, undying killing machine whose blood had dried up years ago.
Only dust remains.
The overall tone of the film is a lot lighter, feeling a lot more like an action-adventure with strong horror elements mixed in, as opposed to the comic, which is a lot more horror-centric. One aspect that is incredibly apparent when watching the behind the scenes is that
CGI is for losers.
This isn't an aspect that just relates to Hellboy either. Del Toro tries to capture everything he possibly can in camera, and it makes a lot of his work timeless. This film, as of the writing of the script, is 22 years old and still looks incredible to this day. Which is quite crazy to think about considering the budget for this film was a reported $60 to $66 million. Granted, that's a lot of money to me and you, but in the world of movies, that is chump change. You can't make anything nowadays for $60 to $66 million, especially something with this many practical effects.
It was an original, interesting shot because, again, it would have been probably done in CG in another area, but we did it for real. And I think we achieved something that was something totally a different look.
I guess I should talk about the plot now.
Nachos.
I don't want to go beat for beat, because if you haven't seen this film, I implore you to go watch it.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words.
I promise you will not be disappointed. And if you are, well then don't come back, you're not welcome here. But I will cover the key elements. Hellboy opens during World War II, where the mystic Grigory Rasputin attempts to open a portal between dimensions on a remote Scottish island. His goal is to summon the Ogdru Jihad.
Wait, what?
What?
That's his name?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Ancient cosmic entity capable of destroying the world, using dark magic and occult science funded by the Nazis. The ritual is interrupted by Allied forces led by Professor Trevor Brutenholm, but something still comes through the portal, a red-skinned demon child. Professor Brutenholm adopts the creature and names him
Hellboy.
raising him as a man. Decades later, Hellboy works as a top field agent for the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense, the BPRD, a secret organization that protects humanity from supernatural threats.
Hey, he's got a gun!
Hellboy works alongside Liz Sherman, who is quite in love with, and Abe Sapien, an aquatic empath, whatever that means. While Hellboy hunts rogue monsters, Rasputin returns, now sustained by dark forces and assisted by the cyborg assassin Carl Rupert Cronin, and the reanimated being Ursa Rasputin. Rasputin's true plan is revealed. Hellboy is the key to reopening the portal and triggering the apocalypse. As Hellboy uncovers the truth about his origins, he is confronted with a choice between destiny and free will. Rasputin captures Hellboy and attempts to manipulate him into fulfilling his apocalyptic role, appealing to his alienation from humanity and his frustrations at being feared rather than accepted. In the final confrontation, Hellboy rejects his predetermined role as the destroyer of worlds, choosing his adopted father, his friends, and his humanity. He kills Rasputin and destroys the portal, stopping the Ogdru Jihad from entering the world. The film ends with Hellboy reaffirming his place as a protector of humanity rather than its destroyer.
That was good, wasn't it?
I love this film, and I have done since I was a kid, and most likely I'll continue to watch it every year at least once. It's timeless in that Del Toro way, and it's a film made out of pure love. I could yammer on all day, but I think I might wrap this up here, because I really want to move on to the second film. Thank you for watching.
I don't know you!
Warren latex and a cheap hooker.